Hi, I'm Doug, and this is Kara Steffi. What initially drew us into this house? We have moved quite a few times, and when we were looking to come to Gig Harbor, um, this neighborhood specifically, its proximity to shopping, but not feeling like you're in a major city,
Yeah, absolutely.
was a big draw.
Having the forest and trails right by, and like he said, but Costco is less than a mile away.
Yes, and sets the family-centric feel of this neighborhood with the park right by our backyard looks into the basketball court. So there's no neighbors behind us, which was great for being outdoor entertaining, evening campfires.
Yeah, definitely the backyard, having no one behind us for sure drew us into this house. But also the layout of having open loft areas. So, because our kids are getting older, they need some independence, but we like to be on tab, so we love the open loft area. And then also the length of the driveway. It's the longest driveway we like to boast in the neighborhood. And it's awesome that we have a teenage driver, just the shuffling of constant cars. It's really nice to have that long driveway.
Also, having this backyard completely paved in has made it super useful and fun for late night. For the beautiful Washington summers.
Yeah.
We've had most of our meals out here during the summer, which is also a nice, beautiful environment. How did we find our agent, Jonathan Lean? We decided that we were going to move and purchase a new home in the same area. I just did a quick internet search, and very quickly I had 3 agents call me. I had lengthy discussions with each one of them. But Jonathan was the most responsive. He was very prompt, and then right away, within 1 hour, he provided us some documentation.
Yeah, like within an hour, he had sent us an email showing the comps of the house, one of the houses we were looking at, showing where the price point was at, and just the very ease with which the email was laid out just made it so easy for Doug and I to have conversations about, where the price was, and his format and layout made it so easy for us. We really appreciated that, and we could tell the effort that he had put into making sure that he wasn't just spouting off numbers or things. He had real sound research done to show where he was coming from.
Yeah, he really took the time to get to know us, to get to know what we needed, what our needs were. He listened to all our questions, and he very promptly reached out to the other realtor and gave us answers to those questions, and was able to give us good, honest feedback without the pressure of that we had to act that second, and really allowing us to take the time to make the best decisions that we wanted to make.
Absolutely.
Were there any expectations that Jonathan did or did not provide?
I think off the bat, one of my first meetings with John, when we were discussing listing the house and talking about the things that needed to get done to have the house be ready, he was like, let me get you some boxes, help you pack up some of your personal items. And he literally had a delivery to the house the next morning. And that to me was, of all the realtors we've ever worked with, a sign of him being responsive and receptive to our needs before we even knew them.
We've had many conversations at 10 p.m. on a Sunday night and at 6 a.m. on a Monday morning.
True.
He's always been there. We have bought and sold several homes throughout our adult life with our family, and this is the 6th realtor we've worked with, and he has been by far the most personable, really understanding what our needs are, and we would highly recommend him to anybody in this area who is referring. And that's not something we've been able to say about several of the previous realtors.
True. I think that there's never been a realtor that we've worked with that we would necessarily tout or recommend to a friend. And after working with Jonathan, when asked the question, do you have a realtor, we will be like, yeah, we do, and he's amazing.
And him and his wife, as a family, they work so well together, and the service they provided for us was all their advice we took, and it has been exactly what we needed to hear during this chaotic time of going from living in your home to having it ready to sell within 7 days. Would have been impossible without him and his team. Any advice that we would have for homeowners looking to sell their home? The advice that, having done this 3 times now, and just recently, is definitely get 2 or 3 inquiries from realtors to figure out what personality is going to work best for you, because all the realtors that reached out to us, they're all very professional. They were very kind. They were very welcoming. But just like we have our personalities, they have personalities, and it's very important to find one that works with your personality, that's going to be able to work with your goals, your time frames, and make you feel comfortable the whole time throughout the process, to make you not feel rushed. Also, some of the things that they do every day that we don't understand because we only do this once every 5 years or so, is really important to make sure they're going to have the patience with that, which Jonathan has been phenomenal in all those aspects.
Absolutely. I like to respect the realtor and respect the expertise that they have. And Jonathan is so good at, while teaching us and taking us along the way and each step-by-step process and explaining at each stage what we are doing and the decisions we're making. We wanted to give him the respect to listen to his advice as far as price points, staging, timeline, all those things. We understand that he knows, and we respected and trusted him, and what he had to teach and help us along the way.
Yeah, the communication is key because you have to respect their expertise, their knowledge. We have to be realistic with what they're telling you as far as what really is feasible.
Mm-hmm.
Also, though, that communication goes both ways, and the respect that the realtor has for you and what you need is also a critical piece. So finding that good match, finding that realtor who really respects you, your family, everything you need, is a important part of choosing the right person to sell your home. Because for most of us, this is the biggest asset we have. It is, the biggest financial decision we make in our lives. And so it's important to really find the right person.
Yeah, and Jonathan has been the right person for us. We joke around with him, we laugh with him, we tease each other, and we get stuff done. And it's been more enjoyable than it probably should be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.